All right, you've now created your first Google document. Now it's time to learn how to use Google Docs. So what we could do here is just quickly go through a little bit of run through of all the different things that you have access here into Google Docs. As you can see, it does look like Microsoft Word or Pages, whatever one you are used to using. Here are some cool little features and things that you might want to kind of pick up and learn about Google Docs. Now, up here, right beside my name, if you ever see that starting to turn, that's telling you that it's saving, but it's also saving right here where it says all changes saved in Drive. It'll keep telling me every time it makes a change. You'll see it change up here as well. If I go and click on File, when I click on File, it opens up very much like Microsoft Word or Pages. When you open it, it has all the new things in there, such as a new folder, new file, open, rename, make a copy. Now, making a copy is a great idea if you are creating a template and you want students to fill in that template. That's when you'll want to make a copy. We'll get into that later. Over here where it says share, we'll get into that a little bit later too. That's the way that students can share documents between each other, or you can share with a colleague or anybody else on staff. Edit, again, it's the same kind of things. You'll see the undos, the redos, pasting, web clipboard. View, that's just going to change how we can view our document. Insert, again, if we want to insert anything like a table, a drawing, an image from a website, we could use insert. We go to format here, and that's just a simple formatting. You want to bold your text, you want to italicize your text, underline it, all of those kinds of different things. You can go into font size here. You can go to paragraph styles and the alignment. Tools is a great little thing, and obviously we have our spell checker key, I know, but research is another really, really cool little tool here, and we'll get into the research button in a second. We have tables, we have add-ons. If you wanted to go in and add anything from Google Apps, from the Google App Store, this is where you go in and add that on. So things like a thesaurus or translation, those are all add-ons, okay? And then we have our help. So anytime you have any questions about what you're doing, that's where you could go in here. If you follow along, right over here, we see comments and opening comments. Now, when comments are made, that's usually when a student has submitted the document as they're working on it. I go in and I make comments. If I click on that, it'll show down here where my cursor is going, all of the different comments that might be going on between myself and the student. So as the student's going on doing the work, I could put in a comment saying, great start. Maybe you might want to think about this. Maybe you might want to add that. Watch your grammar, things like that. I also make it a section where students, if they want to ask me questions, they can put it in the comments, and I will then go ahead and respond to the question on here, as opposed to actually writing it onto the document and therefore getting them a little bit confused.